These magnificent creatures belong to the family of birds called Anatidae, or wild fowl, which also includes geese and ducks. There are 7 or 8 species of swans: Coscaroba, black-necked, black, mute, trumpeter, whooper, whistling, and Bewick's. Many people consider the last 2 to be a single species and call it the Tundra Swan. The birds are widespread in the temperate regions of the world. All swans are white except the Australian black swan, which has white flight feathers, and the South American black-necked swan, which is white apart from its neck. The Anseriformes, the order of birds which includes the swans, are thought to have originated about 100 million years ago. The earliest swans would have been very much later. The collective noun for swans is bevy, on the ground, and wedge, in the air. Swans are either partially or wholly migratory birds, meaning that they breed in one area and spend the non-breeding season in another. The British population is approximately 40,000 birds, which includes some 9,000 breeding pairs. The mute swan is one of the largest flying birds in the world, and it has been a resident in the UK for several thousand years, probably arriving soon after the last ice age about 10,000 years ago. A fully grown adult is approximately 1.5 metres long, with a wingspan of up to 2.3 metres, and can weigh up to 15 kilograms, 36 cans of baked beans. Swans may live for about 20 years in the wild, but this is unusual. Along with the mallard duck, the mute swan is probably the best known British water bird. Although called a mute swan, this bird will hiss and make snoring sounds, particularly when feeling threatened. The cob, male swan, and pen, female swan, usually mate for life. Their nest is made from vegetation and built near water, and is over 1 metre wide. They lay between 4 and 9 greyish olive eggs in a clutch, which hatch into cygnets with sooty grey down, feathers. Swans eat the leaves, stems and roots of water plants, and occasionally water invertebrates. In the winter they will graze in fields adjacent to rivers and lakes.